Ever get that creepy feeling that someone's watching you online? Like there's an invisible eye following your every move? Well, guess what? They are. And it's not just paranoia. Big tech companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon are obsessed with your data. They crave it like it's the most precious resource on Earth. They collect mountains of information about you every time you use their products. Every click, every scroll, every interaction is logged. But why do they want it so badly? What's the end game here, and what are they doing with it all? The answers might surprise you. Buckle up, folks, because things are about to get interesting. Think about it. Every Google search, every Facebook post, every Amazon purchase, it's all tracked. Nothing you do online is truly private. They know what you're looking for, who you're talking to, and what you're buying. They have a detailed profile of you. They even know what kind of cat videos you like. And the craziest part, they use this data to predict your next move. Most of us willingly hand over this information without a second thought. We click accept without reading the fine print. But here's the thing, this data is incredibly valuable. It's like digital gold. It's the key to understanding our desires, our fears, and our habits. It's a window into our souls. And big tech knows it. They exploit this knowledge to their advantage. They use this information to target us with ads, personalize our online experiences, and even influence our decisions. It's all about control. So the next time you're browsing the web, remember this. You're not just a user, you're a product. Your data is the currency, and your data is what's for sale. Be aware, be cautious, and take control of your digital footprint. Let's start with Google, shall we? You know, the all-knowing, all-seeing search engine that's become an indispensable part of our lives. We ask Google everything these days, from the meaning of life to the best recipe for chocolate chip cookies. But while Google is busy answering our questions, it's also busy collecting data on us. Every search you make, every website you visit, every email you send through Gmail, Google keeps a record of it all. They even track your location through Google Maps and your browsing history through Google Chrome. It's like having a digital stalker who knows your every move. But don't worry, Google assures us, it's all for our own good. They use this data to personalize our search results, show us relevant ads, and improve their products. And sure, sometimes it can be helpful, like when Google Maps magically knows the fastest route to work, or when Gmail filters out spam before it reaches your inbox. However, all this convenience comes at a price, our privacy. Do we really want Google to have access to such intimate details of our lives? It's a question worth considering. Next up we have Facebook, the social media giant that's become synonymous with sharing. We share everything on Facebook, from our political views to pictures of our lunch, but what we're really sharing is data, and lots of it. Every like, every comment, every friend request, Facebook tracks it all. They analyze our posts to understand our interests, our relationships, and even our personalities. They then use this information to target us with ads and content that are designed to keep us glued to our screens. But it's not just our online activity that Facebook is interested in. They also collect data from third-party apps and websites that use Facebook logins. That's right, even when you're not on Facebook, Facebook might still be watching you. The Cambridge Analytica scandal is a stark reminder of the potential consequences of Facebook's data collection practices. In case you missed it, Cambridge Analytica harvested the data of millions of Facebook users without their consent, and used it to influence the outcome of elections. Not exactly what you'd call ethical, right? Last but not least, we have Amazon, the e-commerce behemoth that's revolutionized the way we shop. Need a new book? Amazon's got you covered. Looking for the latest gadgets? Amazon's your one-stop shop. But while Amazon is busy making our lives easier, it's also busy collecting data on our shopping habits. Every product you view, every purchase you make, every review you leave, Amazon records it all. They use this information to recommend products you might like, offer personalized deals, and even predict what you're going to buy before you buy it. It's like having a personal shopper who knows your tastes better than you do. But Amazon's data collection goes beyond just your shopping history. They also collect data from your Amazon Echo devices, your Kindle e-readers, and even your Ring doorbells. That's right, Amazon might be listening to your conversations, tracking your reading habits, and monitoring your front door. Talk about Big Brother. Section 5. Data, the new oil. So, why are these companies so obsessed with our data? Simple, it's incredibly valuable. In today's digital economy, data is the new oil. It's the fuel that powers the algorithms and drives the profits of big tech companies. The more data these companies have, the better they can understand our behavior, predict our desires, and influence our decisions. They can then use this information to target us with ads, personalize our online experiences, and even manipulate our emotions. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how those ads on Facebook seem to know exactly what you're thinking about, or how Amazon always seems to recommend the perfect product at the perfect time? That's not magic, folks, that's data at work. By collecting and analyzing vast amounts of data, big tech companies have gained unprecedented insights into our lives. And they're using this knowledge to their advantage, often at the expense of our privacy. Section 6. The price of free privacy in the age of big tech. We live in a world where we expect everything to be free. Free social media, free email, free shipping, who could say no to that? But here's the catch. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Big tech companies have built their empires by offering us free services in exchange for our data. And we, the unsuspecting users, have happily handed over our personal information without fully understanding the consequences. But the truth is, there's no such thing as a free lunch. When we use these free services, we're paying for them with our privacy. We're allowing these companies to collect, store, and analyze our data, which they can then use for their own profit. So, the next time you're tempted by a free app or service, ask yourself this: what am I giving up in exchange for this convenience? Is it worth the price of my privacy? Section 7. Targeted ads. Creepy or convenient? One of the most common ways big tech companies use our data is for targeted advertising. This means that the ads you see are specifically chosen based on your online behavior and preferences. You know those ads that seem to follow you around the internet, showing you products you've recently viewed or searched for? They are designed to catch your attention and encourage you to make a purchase. Yeah, those are targeted ads. They use complex algorithms to predict what you might be interested in based on your past activities. On the one hand, targeted ads can be convenient. They can introduce us to new products and services that we might not have discovered otherwise. They can help us discover new products and services that we might be interested in. This can be especially useful when we're looking for something specific or niche, and they can save us time by showing us ads that are relevant to our needs. Instead of sifting through irrelevant ads, we get to see what matters to us. But on the other hand, targeted ads can be creepy. They can make us feel like our every move is being tracked and monitored, which can be unsettling. They can make us feel like our every move is being tracked and monitored. This constant surveillance can lead to a sense of paranoia and discomfort, and they can reinforce existing biases by showing us only information that confirms our existing beliefs. This can create an echo chamber effect, limiting our exposure to diverse perspectives. Moreover, targeted ads raise concerns about discrimination. If advertisers can target ads based on race, gender, or religion, it could lead to unfair treatment of certain groups. For example, if an advertiser can target ads based on race, gender, or religion, it could lead to discriminatory practices, such as charging certain groups higher prices or excluding them from certain opportunities altogether. This can perpetuate inequality and social division. So while targeted ads can be both convenient and creepy, it's crucial to understand the implications. It's important to be aware of the potential downsides and to take steps to protect our privacy. By being informed, we can make better choices about how we interact with online advertising. Section 8. Fighting back, taking control of your data. Alright, so we've talked about how big tech companies collect our data and why they want it so badly. They use it to build detailed profiles about us, which they can then sell to advertisers or use to influence our behavior. Now let's talk about what we can do to fight back and take control of our digital privacy. It's not just about being cautious, it's about being proactive and informed. The good news is, there are steps we can take to limit the amount of data we share online and to protect our privacy. These steps might seem small, but they can make a big difference. Here are a few tips. Read the fine print. Before you sign up for any online service, take the time to read the privacy policy. It might be tedious, but it's crucial to understand how your data will be collected, used, and shared. It might be boring, but it's important to understand how your data will be collected, used, and shared. This knowledge can help you make more informed decisions about which services to use. Adjust your privacy settings. Most social media platforms and online services allow you to adjust your privacy settings. These settings can help you control who sees your information and what data is collected about you. Take some time to explore these settings and customize them to your liking. It might take a few minutes, but it's worth it for the added layer of security. Use a VPN, AVPN, or virtual private network, encrypts your internet traffic and masks your IP address, making it more difficult for websites to track your online activity. This is especially useful when using public Wi-Fi networks, making it more difficult for websites to track your online activity. This added layer of security can help protect your personal information from prying eyes. Be mindful of what you share. Think twice before sharing personal information online. such as your home address, phone number, or financial details. Once it's out there, it's hard to get back. Once it's out there, it's hard to get back. Always consider the potential consequences before posting anything sensitive. Support data privacy legislation. Contact your elected officials and urge them to support legislation that protects consumer data privacy. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we advocate for our rights, the more likely we are to see positive changes. The more you know about how big tech companies collect and use your data, the better equipped you'll be to protect your privacy. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and take control of your digital life. Section 9, the future of data privacy, a call to action. The battle for data privacy is far from over. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the ways in which our data is collected, used, and shared. It's up to us, the users, to demand better data privacy practices from big tech companies and to hold them accountable for their actions. We need to start treating our data like the valuable asset it is and to be more mindful of how we share it online. We need to demand greater transparency from big tech companies and to push for stronger data privacy regulations. The future of data privacy depends on our collective action. Let's work together to create a digital world where our privacy is respected, our data is protected, and our online experiences are truly our own. It's time to take back control of our digital lives and to build a more ethical and equitable digital future for all.